Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you watching me for the first time, my name is Rishikesh Shah. I'm a Vedic astrologer. I'm back after a long gap, but back with a very important topic, Upapada Lagna. It's related to your marriage. It's a very important ascendant that has to be studied and understood for marriage. Okay, this is a very advanced concept of astrology, and I'll do my best in this video to put it out there in very simple terms so all of you can understand this easily. So let us begin this and let us understand what is Upapada Lagna, how is it related to your marriage, how does it influence your marriage, and why is it so important? All right. What is Upapada Lagna? You will. See, in one of my previous videos, I told you about the 12th house. 12th house and how is it connected to your spouse, to your marriage. Okay. Upapada Lagna is the Arudha, the image, the manifested tangible reality of the 12th house. So of the marriage. Okay. Now here this gets very complicated with all these Jyotish terms. So let me put it very simply for all of you to understand. Just take Upapada Lagna as the special ascendant, which tells you everything about your marriage, everything about your spouse, everything about the quality of marriage that you will experience with that partner, with your spouse. Okay. What will be your experience of marriage with the spouse that is seen from the Upapada Lagna? All right. Now, like I said, the Upapada Lagna will show you all aspects of marriage. It will show you everything about the partner. It will tell you everything about the partner's family, the status of the partner, the status of the partner's family. Okay. It will also give you insight into the longevity of the marriage. How long is it going to last? When will it break? Okay. So timing of marriage as well. In this video, we are not going to talk about the timing of marriage from Upapada Lagna. Okay. That's for a future day. We are just going to understand what is Upapada Lagna and why is it so important in this video. Now, Upapada will show you everything about the spouse's family, spouse's status, okay? And it will also tell you about how will your experience of marriage be like, okay? See, the 12th house, this is the Aruda, this is the image of the 12th house, right? 12th house is all about giving. So the Upapada Lagna basically shows who will you give the most in this life? That is generally the spouse and the children. So Upapada Lagna is connected to the spouse and the children, basically connected to the given part. Okay, who will you give the most? And how will be your experience of it? Okay. Now, first partner, your first spouse will be seen from the Upapada Lagna itself. But if there's a break that has happened or a divorce that has taken place, then you will see the second partner, the second marriage from Upapada Lagna 2, which will fall 8th house from the original Upapada Lagna. So the 8th house from the original Upapada Lagna will give you UL2, which will tell you all about the second partner in your life. Okay, and so on will similarly apply for the third partner. Okay, 8th from UL2 will show you about the third partner and so on. Very important part of this presentation. How will UL, Upapada Lagna, influence your marriage? Okay, I've made it very simple for all of you. There are many more layers to understand, but let us grasp the basics first. If your Upapada Lagna is associated, conjuncted with malefic planets, okay, associated or conjunct with malefic planets, that is not desirable. That will give you a very harsh or traumatic experience of marriage, of the relationship. Okay. Benefic planets are desirable for sure. They are a blessing. Okay. If benefic planets are associated, conjunct with the Upapad Lagna, it is a blessing indeed. The experience of your marriage, the experience that you'll have with your partner, with your spouse, will be very good, very blissful. Okay. You'll be happy in that relationship. There will be happiness in that relationship. And the experience will be very positive. Okay. Also, given that the Upapada Lagna is placed in good houses, okay, preferable are the Kendra sthanas or the Trikona sthanas, okay, trines and quadrants. All right, Upapada Lord will also have a very strong influence, exalted or debilitated. So if the Upapada Lord is exalted, let's say for example, okay, the Upapada Lord is exalted, that means the spouse will be of high status than you. She will come from very high status in the society. The family can be noble, okay, can be very wealthy, all right, okay. So they'll come from better, you know, uh, living status than you, better lifestyle status than you. If the Upapada Lord is debilitated, okay, Nicha, that means the spouse will come from a lower background than you. Very simple, lower background than you. Exalted, higher background than you. Okay, but the Lord is debilitated. The spouse family will also be, low background, low economic status as well. Okay. Remember, malefic planets in the UL can cause a lot of trouble. They can cause for you to undergo a very harsh, very traumatic, very painful experience in the relationship. Okay. And often we see, often it happens when the two people are in love. Okay, they have a very great bond together. As soon as they get married, things become complete opposite. So this is how the planets, this is how the Upapada Lagna, the planets associated with Upapada Lagna, will influence the quality, the experience of the marriage. Okay. Upapada Lagna will also tell you about the sustenance of marriage. How long is it going to, sustain? How long will the marriage last for? When will it break? Now, this is a part of the timing of marriage. We won't talk about it, but we will talk about what causes break to the marriage, what causes separation, what causes divorce in a relationship. Okay. Second house from the Upapada Lagna is the most important house because it sustains the Upapada Lagna. It provides sustenance to the Upapada Lagna. So it is the most vital house when we're talking about the sustenance of your relationship, of your marriage. When we talk about the longevity of the marriage, it is important to study the second house from UL. Now, if the second house from UL is weak or has malefic planets associated, then they will surely break the marriage. And as per the malefic planet, depending on who the malefic planet is, you will see the experience of that breakage will be similar to the qualities of the planet. Okay. If Mars is, for example, breaking the marriage, then you will see violence, you'll see anger, okay, fights, and the experience can be very painful because of the malefic association to the second from the UL. All right. Now, benefics, second from the UL, associated with the second house from UL, blessing, blessing, blessing. Strengthen them, activate them, maintain them. They will help you to sustain the marriage. They will not let the relationship break. Now, by far, the best remedy is that you fast on the day represented by the UL Lord. Okay, let's say, for example, your Upapada Lagna is in Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi. So the day for you to fast is Jupiter is related to Thursday. So you fast on a Thursday. See, Upapada Lagna is what is? It's the image, it's the arrow of the 12th house. 12th house is about what? Giving, penance, tapas, fasting. So you simply fast on the day represented by the Upapada Lagna And trust me, your marriage will go smooth. Come what may, you'll be able to face all the troubles, all the odds put by the circumstances associated with the Upapada Lagna, and you'll sail through them. The marriage will survive, given that you fast. Fast on a day represented by the UL, also give, we are talking about giving. So also donate regularly on the day of the Upapada Lagna. Okay. Generally, I give this, I give these remedies in my personal consultations, but it's about relationships, it's about love, it's about marriage. And it's I hate to see two people who love each other go apart. So this is for all of you out there who are facing troubles in relationship, start doing this immediately. All right. Okay. We have an example over here. Also, like I said, strengthen the benefic planet that is helping the Upapada Lagna, the second from the Upapada Lagna, to sustain the marriage, okay? For the longevity of the marriage, for the marriage to survive. All right, we have an example here. This is a chart of Bill Gates, okay? And we'll talk about how the Upapada influenced the divorce, the separation between Bill Gates and his wife, Melinda Gates. All right. So the wife, Melinda, announced divorce in May 2021. Okay. At that time, Bill Gates was running his Vimshottari Dasha of Mangala, Mars. Now we have to see where the UL is first. So the Upapada Lagna is in the 10th house in Meena Rashi, Pisces, with moon in it. Okay, that's a benefic planet over there. Good. But the second from Upapada Lagna is the sign Aries. Okay, the Lord is Mars. Okay, it's a malefic planet. So as soon as the Mars Mahadasha began, troubles started popping up in the marriage, in the experience of the marriage. Now, Mars is the Lord of the second from Upapada Lagna. It's malefic, so it will surely cause breakage to the marriage. It will cause separation. Okay. It is also the lord of two Arudhas, A7 and A8. Okay, A7 is basically a Darapat, and A7 is all about your sexual partners. Okay, not spouse, not your life partners or soulmates. I'm talking about those partners that you have just just sexual relationships with. So A7, A8 is it's hidden. It's the out of the eighth house, so hidden affairs probably. And Mars is placed with Mercury, so can show somebody young. Mercury is related to workplace, office, so it can show somebody young at work. And they're there in the Arudha Lagna. Okay, I'm going a bit advanced now. Arudha Lagna is the image of the person's self, okay, in this world, in this Maya. That is the image of the person. And because they're placed in the Arudha, the whatever happened came out. Okay, it could not stay hidden and hence caused the breakage to the marriage. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily that male figures have to be there present in the second house from the Upapada. If the Lord is also male fig, you have to take care. So if Bill Gates wanted to save the marriage, I would have advised him to fast on Thursday. Okay, the Upapada Lagna Lord is Jupiter. It's in Pisces. Jupiter is the Lagna Lord. So he should fast on a Thursday to save his marriage. All right, the best and the most simplest remedy when it comes to dealing all the complexities posed by the Upapada Lagna. So here we come to the end of it. This is very small insight into very advanced concept of Upapada Lagna. There's much, much more to it. There are many more layers to Upapada Lagna, but it has very advanced terms, and not all of you are, not all of you will be able to understand it. Okay, it requires immense study of many principles of Jyotisha. So here I've tried to simply lay it out to you, the importance of Upapada Lagna. Hope that the video was very enlightening for all of you, and the remedies are helpful for all of you who are going through trouble in your marriage. Okay, and if you need to know more specifics, you are free to consult me. Okay, the details are given in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully, this time I'll be back with a shorter time gap. I can't help it, the schedule is going pretty hectic at the moment, but I'll come back earlier this time with new topics on Vedic astrology. Thank you so much for watching. Hari Om. That's it.